Are you interested in moving to the UK for work? Have you been looking for opportunities to get visa sponsorship jobs to the UK? Well, if you are in luck. In this episode, I'm going to be highlighting one company that is offering 280 visa sponsorship jobs for people who are interested in moving to the UK from any country or different countries in the world. Okay, so if you are interested in finding out the identity of this company as well as knowing how to apply for different positions offered by this company to get sponsorship to come to the UK for work, I would suggest you give me 1 second. I'm gonna rush up to the market and you guys already know what comes next. Let's get it.
You know the way I do it when I drop lyrical. Anytime I spit lyrical, philosophical. All the niggas mimical, but they stare still on taking literal. Punchlines collateral. Maximum damage.
Hello, Chronicles. Hello, YouTube. How you all doing today? It's still your value-based King Fuse from FuseChronicles.com. Yes, guys, I apologize for our inability to put up more videos recently. We've been a little bit busy behind the scenes as we're getting a lot of companies come on board and have us become their travel consultant. But notwithstanding, we're back on board now and we're going to be coming through with more value-packed videos for you guys, particularly those who are interested in traveling from point A to point B, different countries all around the world, okay? So in this episode, like I said in the introduction, we are going to be highlighting one company, one healthcare company that is offering broad spectrum employment. So they're offering 280 positions, visa sponsorship positions to people who are interested in relocating to the UK for work. So without any much further ado, I'm going to move on to my laptop now and I'm going to take you through the website of this company and you guys can see the different positions that they have on offer. So let me just move on over now. So I'm just going to click this. So you click on this link right here. If you're looking for the link, just move on to our website, FuseChronicles.com. Go to our most recent article and you're going to find the link to the hospital. So the name of the hospital is the University Stoke Hospital, okay? University Stoke Hospital. I'm just going to scroll down to the bottom. As you guys can see, Royal Stoke University Hospital. I think what is wrong with me? I'm sorry. Royal Stoke University Hospital. That is it. It's located on Stoke-on-Trent. So I'm going to click on this here. Current vacancies. So current vacancies, and I'm just gonna wait for it to open. You guys are gonna see it. It's gonna blow your mind. There you go, guys. We have vacancies in the following sectors. So they're hiring across all sectors. So there's nursing and midwifery, there's healthcare service, healthcare science services, healthcare assistants, and all those kind of jobs. The support services, they are even offering administrative services, medical and dental, allied health professionals, and they even offer apprenticeship positions. This is just wicked. Now, I'm going to scroll into administrative services and you guys are going to see what I have to show you. So you can see endoscopy waiting list officer, band 3. So when you see band 3, band 2, band 6, it depends on your proficiency level and your skill, your experience level. So those who are the most experienced are going to fall under band 6, band 5, band 7. Those with lesser experience are going to be on band 3, band 2, even band 1. So you guys can see it here. They even offer a position for a housekeeper. This is insane. Appointment scheduler, contract manager, lead freedom to speak up guardian, IM&T operations engineer, IM&T operations engineer, electronic rostering system support administrator, oncology support secretary, deputy directorate manager, antenatal and newborn fail-safe officer, deputy directorate. So there's just so many positions. Just in this administrative section alone, there's over 40 jobs, over 40 visa sponsorship openings here. So I'm not going to bore you guys with the specifics. If you're interested, just go to our website, like I said earlier, fusechronicles.com, and you're going to see a link to come here, okay? So I'm going to click on the housekeeper position. Now, the reason why I'm not clicking on other positions is because the housekeeper position is supposed to be the list position. This is just to show you guys that anybody can apply to the Royal Stoke Hospital at Stoke-on-Trent and apply for these positions. Anybody can do it. So as you guys can see from here, it's a housekeeper, and you're going to be working in the emergency surgery department, and the salary ranges from £20,270 to £21,318. Now, this is very important. The salary is very important because you have to meet the wage cap for this particular visa sponsorship skill position. If you don't meet the wage cap, you are not going to be granted the skilled worker visa. Okay, so it's very important. So you guys to bear it in mind. So you guys need to come down here. Okay. You come down here and you can read up what you need or what this job entails. As you guys can see, it's not that much of a skill position, so the skill set is not that major. It falls under band 2, and you're going to be working in Ward 103. The salary per week is, you're going to be working for 37.5 hours per week. And you're going to be under the unit manager or the ward sister. So you can come down here. I'm not going to bore you guys with the details. You come down here and read what it entails, the criteria for eligibility. They say you need to have previous experience of working within a healthcare setting. So that goes without saying. Just scroll through, and if you are satisfied with what you see, you come down here and you apply online now. So you click there, and it's going to take you here. So you would need to create an account. I'd already created an account. That's why it just took me to the portal where I'm going to apply. Creating an account is not even difficult. You just have to put in your email, create a password, put in your name, your surname, your middle name, your home address, the country where you're from, and submit it, and it's going to bring you here. It's very straightforward. I just want to keep this going very quickly. I don't want this video to be very long because I have the timing police on our channel. They always leave us comment in the comment section. Wow, you talk about a lot of meaningless things, you see. Why don't you just keep to the important stuff? So I'm just trying to just keep it going. So you come here, and they said, are you currently an employee of the University Hospitals of North Midlands NHS Trust? No, you are not, because I think you're supposed to be a fresh applicant. Now you come down, choose your immigration status, and you just go through the option. I'm a British citizen with the right to work in the UK. I guess you are not. I am an Irish national with the right to work in the UK. I also guess you are not. But if you are, pick the right option that fits your particular situation. I've obtained a settled status through the EU settlement scheme. I guess you are not as well. I've obtained a pre-settled status through the EU settlement scheme. I am an European Union or European Economic Area Swiss national. If you are, you can select that option. I have an indefinite leave to remain in the UK with no time limit. If that is you, click it. I have a skilled worker visa that was sponsored for me by my current employer. I have a health and care worker visa that was sponsored for me by my current employer. If that corresponds to your situation, you can just click away. I have a British national overseas visa. Now this is usually for people who are from Hong Kong. Okay, people who are applying from Hong Kong, this is usually them. Okay, I have an intra-company visa working at my employer's UK branch. If that is you, you can click that. I have a Taiwan general visa, previously the HSMP, highly skilled migrant program. If that is you, you can click that. I have a Tier 2 general work visa that was sponsored for me by my current employer. I am an overseas qualified nurse or midwife undertaking adaptations to provide practice placement. If that is you, you can click on that. I have a Minister of religion visa T2 that was sponsored for me by my current employee. If that is you, obviously going ahead. I have a sports person visa T2 that was sponsored for me by my government body. I have a global talent visa. I have a student visa and I'm applying for a full-time position. I have a student visa and I'm applying for a part-time or bank position. I have a study English in the UK short-term study visa. I have a youth mobility scheme visa T5. I have a temporary worker government authorized action visa. I have a temporary worker international agreement worker visa. I have a temporary worker religious worker visa T5. I have a temporary worker charity work visa. I have a temporary worker visa seasonal work visa. Now you need to understand that if you have a charity work visa, you might not be eligible to apply for this position because it's a paid employed position, and charity work visas you need to apply for positions where they don't pay salaries. And you need to be mindful the seasonal work visas, you cannot work beyond 3 to 6 months in the UK, so you need to be mindful of this. I have a dependent spouse visa. A friend of mine just went to the UK under this visa category, so this is also good. I have a family visa. I have a family permit. I have a UK ancestry visa. Okay, if we fall under any of these categories, just go on ahead and click. I have a refugee or person with humanitarian protection applying for indefinite leave to remain, people who are being persecuted in their country, or people who are at risk of losing their life and they get granted asylum in the country. This is the option that you could click. I have a standard visitor's visa. I do not have a visa or right to work in the UK. This should be you. I guess most people watching this video are applying from their home countries. They've not yet been to the UK, they've not gotten any visa category to come to the UK, so they do not have a visa, neither do they have a right to work in the UK. So now the reason why I went through all the options, so you guys can see that this is a sponsorship position. This is something that is covered, it covers all categories, okay? So you come to the bottom and you click on I do not have a visa or the right to work in the UK. Now if you wish to provide any additional information regarding your right to work or immigration status, you can just come here and you can just type away at whatever your situation and your circumstance is. And if you don't do that, or if you do that, you come below and you click I have read and agree to the privacy notice that applies to the data submitted in this application. So please read this, okay? It's very important that you read anything that has to do with an agreement so that you don't tie yourself to a situation that you cannot get yourself out of. So just click or tick the box and you click on continue. Wait for it to load and it's going to take you to the next phase of the application, the form. So you come down here and you see answers, personal details. Answers given in this part of the form are to help the recruitment center to manage your application. If you have any difficulty completing this form, please ask someone to help you. We would like to take this opportunity to thank you for applying, okay? So you can start this section. So you just come here, you click start section. It's very straightforward. There's so many things. So you can come here and you talk about yourself, personal details. I'm probably not going to fill it word for word. So as you can see, Mr. Fuse Chronicles, the address is down here and phone number, everything you need is there. You put in your UK national insurance number if you have. If you don't have it, you leave this space blank. And you come here, you tick on the type of employment you're looking for. Do you want full-time, part-time, job share, secondment, flexible time, agile work, compressed hours, term time hours, and annualized hours? Obviously, you're going to click on full-time, you save, and you move on to the next one. And you come here as well. You just save it, okay? You save it. You say, obviously, I'm rushing. You come to the next one, is the relationship section. So if you are related to a director or have a relationship with a director or employee of an appointing organization, please state the relationship. So they want to know whether you have people that are working in this hospital or you have someone working in an affiliate hospital in the UK. If you have that, you can just type it in who the person is, the name and your relationship with the person. If you don't have, you can just click save and next, and no problem, it's going to take you to the next phase. Then you read about the Rehabilitation of Offenders Act of 1975 as amended in 1974 as amended in 1975. You go through it, and when you're done, you come here and you agree, you click yes. and you have two options on how to disclose this information. So they said, I didn't read it, I just clicked yes, okay? So they said, this means that they're eligible for filtering under rated position, blah, 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 regardless of whether the conviction or caution. So I think they're trying to find out whether you have a criminal record. So just click on no, okay? Click on no. If you click yes, then you would have to leave the information on the crime committed, the period, the jail time you served, and all that. So you save it, and you move on to the next one. You've completed questions in this session. You must mark this session as complete, okay? So we'll move on. Now the next stage or the next phase is you have to come here and you have to answer some application questions, okay? So you have to tell them about your education as well as professional qualifications. You have to tell them about your relevant training courses attended. You have to tell them if you are a member of a professional body, if you are affiliated with the NHS services. You tell them about your employment history and if there were gaps in your employment. And then you have to add some supporting information and talk about whether you are part of the armed forces in your country, okay? So you can go ahead and answer this. I'm not going to go through it, it's just so long. If you have any question in this section, please feel free to leave it down in the comment section, or you can slide into our DMs on social media. We're active on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, and the handles are up there. I think up there. They're up there, okay? So you can come down here and then you can attach your references. So you're going to need to attach some references. So look at this. You come here, you just open it up, and you attach references. People who they can call or reach out to, they can vouch for you or act as guarantors or sureties on your application. So you come here, you type the person's title. Is he a doctor? Is he a nurse? Who is this person? What is this person's title? You click on the person's, you click here and type the person's first name, surname, the organization that the person works with or works for, the job title of this person within the organization, and how do you know this person? Who is this person to you? Is he your employer, a tutor, or a person that you know, person like your mom or someone like this? And then what country is this person in, okay? You put it in the person's phone number, mobile number, email address, just your run-of-the-mill reference form. You fill it all up and then you save and you move on. Obviously, I didn't fill anything, so I'm going to say continue and fix later. Okay, I just want you guys to know what you need to do. Then you come here and you read about the equal opportunities clause or policy, and you can start it because you obviously need to accept it. You start it, and when you're done, you submit the application here. Very, very simple, very straightforward. Try to apply for as many positions as possible, okay? Try to apply to as many positions as possible. Okay, so you can come down, go through it all, or you can go back to the top here where it says current vacancies, and you can go through other departments, okay? You can go through other departments. We're going to leave links to different positions across different departments on our website, Fuse Chronicles. So you can come here, you can find out what they're offering in their support service department. As you guys can see, there's the estate shift maintenance craftsman position. So this is people who are electricians, facility managers, and people who know how to service equipment. They have facility caterers. This is people who know how to cook and can work in the kitchen. There's the facility supervisor. So there's something for everybody. So you can go to our website and apply. Just click on the link on our website and start your application. It's very straightforward. It's something that anybody or their brother or sister who didn't even go to school can do, can click and start to apply. Very, very straightforward. And the best thing about this is they have 280 positions, not just healthcare positions, not just healthcare assistant positions or nursing positions or midwifery positions or even doctors or specialized positions. They have broad spectrum positions, personal assistants, housekeeper positions. There's something for everybody, so you can go on and apply for this position. Guys, if I was too fast in delivering this presentation, if I was too fast in talking, please go to the settings tab down below, click on the gear icon and modulate the speed to the level that suits your understanding. Like I said earlier, if you have inquiries and maybe you modulated the speed, you lowered it, and you still did not get what I was saying, slide into our DMs on Instagram, slide into our DMs on TikTok, or even on Twitter, and leave your comments there, and I'm going to go about apply or responding to your comments and trying to ease your stress and make you understand what I've been on about. Or you can leave your comment down in the comment section here on YouTube, okay? So I want to believe this video was very meaningful, helpful, and valuable to people out there. Now you know one extra hospital that is hiring everybody who is looking for a visa sponsorship job to come to the UK. If this video was helpful to you, why don't you do us a solid by going down, smashing the subscribe button, hitting the like button, so the YouTube algorithm takes this video and shows it to more people around the world. And share this video with your friends, share this video with your family members, turn on the notification bell so when we drop more valuable videos like this, you can catch them when they drop, I beg your pardon. In our next episode, I'm going to be talking about more visa categories open to people who are looking to travel to other countries in Europe, okay? Countries like Italy. So if you're looking to travel to Italy, we're going to be talking about more friendly visa categories that's going to see you leave your country and relocate to this destination. Okay, and if you've watched this video to this point, you might want to click on that video that is going to pop to my left. I think it's going to pop to my right, that is going to take you through to new immigration policies for people who are looking to travel to the US. There's been an increase in validity period for people who are going to the US on a tourist visa, and if you click on that video, it's going to take you to that content. And until the next one, I remain your value-based King Fuse. I'll catch you guys on the next cut. Bye-bye for now.